Hello friends, fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the craft beer geek, and tonight I have another beer review for you. Tonight's beer is from right here in the southeast US. This is from Sweetwater Brewing out of Atlanta, Georgia. This is their Holy Shit 15 years anniversary beer. It's a hopped up ESB that they did. Comes in at 10% alcohol by volume and 70 IBUs. So we're going to go ahead and crack this open, get it into a glass, and I'll let you know what I think of it. Okay, so this poured out a nice sort of orange, very orange, almost like an orange soda color. It is a little bit cloudy. Let's go ahead and see what the aroma is like. Okay, it seems like a pretty balanced aroma between malty and hoppy. You know, it's not leaning too far on one side or the other. They do use 7 different malts in this and 5 different hops. I'm ready to go ahead and give this a taste, and I'll let you know what I think of it. Initial impressions, it's a very thick body. It's a very sweet, sticky, malty beer. It does have lots of bitterness. Not as much on the hop aroma. I don't know how long this has been since this was bottled. I don't see if I see a date anywhere on here. But I mean, it's 1997 to 2012, and it's you know, early 2012 now, so this can't be too old. So it's definitely not a hop forward beer. It's just a nice, a bitter, malty beer. You know, like I said, it's a little bit on the sweet side, but it's not cloyingly sweet. It's not bad sweet. It's just a nice malty, sweet, like a light bready profile to it. It is well carbonated. As you see, I can stir it up and bring back the head quite well, so that's nice. I do like it. Does need to have I feel a beer of this weight needs to have a good amount of carbonation with it, just to sort of help scrub the tongue, sort of help keeping it from just being a sticky mess. So that's a good thing. Yeah, honestly, I was expecting this to be a little bit hoppier than it is, just based on some of the other things Sweetwater has done. You know, they're not the extreme end of hoppiness, but they do some very hoppy beers, and I was expecting this to be have more of a fresh hop sort of flavor to it, but it's more of just it's a sort of a I guess you would call it an Imperial ESB, is kind of the best way to put it. An Imperial American ESB, because it's definitely too hoppy to be a you know, British style ESB. So we'll call it an Imperial American ESB, but we'll say it's an American East Coast Imperial ESB, because it's not that hop forward West Coast style. It's quite bitter though, so that helps balance out the sweetness. Yeah, like I was saying, I was checking the date, because it's almost like a beer that has had some hop fade going on, but this can't be that old. I just recently bought it a couple weeks ago. So it can't be that old to where the hops have faded that much. I think it's just this is how it was brewed. As it warms up, I'm getting a little bit of alcohol bite on here, but nothing really major or anything. It's just pretty good, solid, tasty. No kind of off flavors or anything like that. So we're getting down near the end of this first glass, and I think I'll go ahead and give you my final thoughts and give you a ranking of this beer. It's the Sweetwater 25th anniversary or 15th anniversary ESB. It's a 10% alcohol by volume, 70 IBUs. Like I said, sort of an East Coast Imperial American ESB. Quite tasty, very nice, sweet, malty, a little bit toasty, but just a nice, just a really good, rich, malty flavor. Very bitter. Not much in hop flavor, just mostly bitter, and nicely carbonated. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna have to give this Sweetwater it's gonna get an 8 out of 10 for me. It's very good. It's not anything I would absolutely say you have to go try this now, but it's very good. If you think you might like this, go ahead and give it a try. I think it was reasonably priced. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it was around $5 or $6, I'm sure. But yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said about this one. Thanks for watching. Leave me some comments down below if you have anything you'd like to say about this beer, if you've tried it, or anything other than that. So, I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek. I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. We'll see you next time. Cheers.